Hey everyone, it's Joel from the Fun Pimps. Some of the guys on the forum were asking to see my character, see the base, so thought I would give you guys a little bit of insight. I guess I'm infected. I got to get some curing going on here. I don't want this to get any worse. So, yeah. So my character, I'm a Fortitude build. I'm not exclusive. I always pick perks from other trees, but this is the one I'm concentrating on. I'm at level 8, out of 10, and that usually allows you to get 4 of each rank, and then you need 10 to get the last. So I'm trying to save up for that. Speaking of which, we just nerfed these today. They used to be 4 and 5, and so on and so forth. So it was a little excessive, and with the slower leveling, we nerfed these down a little bit, so it's only 3 to buy into that. So I guess I needed 3 more levels, and then I can unlock both of these guys, and then I can finally get 5 ranks out of all these. But I'm spec'd into the Brawler, which is, melee build, works with the spike knuckles and bare fists and whatnot, and machine gunner is AK-47s and the M60, so this multiplies your damage quite a bit. This one's pretty awesome. This one actually works well for running and gunning. You get stamina back for every shot you land, which is pretty cool. I haven't done a lot of that yet. I'm usually kind of stationary when I'm shooting dudes, but later on, when I go to just clear through a nasty POI, I think that'll kind of come in handy. Heavy armor, obviously, so I'm taking a lot of damage. Each rank of this is going to improve your armor durability and your stamina movement penalty. So I used to get pretty tanked running around in my armor, and now with it reduced to this level, and then the mods that I've got installed in my armor, not that one, but not even that one. Okay, so these here, for example, these customized fittings, these reduce the amount of stamina per second that it costs to move in. So this was really effective at making you not feel so damn slow and clunky in heavy armor, which I didn't like at first, but once I got these mods, and it's a lot more tolerable. And obviously you want to get a vehicle, and you don't want to run around in heavy armor because it does slow you down. But I don't know why it doesn't say complete, but anyway, so I'm heavily armored, and my stats, I'm level 62, so I've got 161 health. You gain a level, or 1 health and 1 stamina every time you level now on Alpha 18, and your food and your water are there too. Deaths, only 6 deaths, not bad. Most of those were in my early game, and then we put in the death penalty where you lose XP when you die, and I haven't died since then, because after doing that once, I'm like, whoa, I don't want to do that again. So it forces you to, I'm playing more cautious, I'm not making any stupid mistakes anymore, because I don't want to pay that price. So it's kind of nice to have that incentive to not take stupid risks. And I need another 139k to level up. It's quite a bit, but we're getting there, and we'll probably put in a cap on that so it's not so high at some point. I don't know. I'm the only one this high in the testing group, so everybody else is low level and it's fine. But when you get about level 40, 50, 60, the leveling grind starts to become real. My armor rating, this is important here. I'm armor rating 75, so that means I'm 75% of incoming damage is just being deleted or chopped off of there. So not too bad. And anyway, so that's that. And then back to here, I've also got one of this. I thought it is kind of a no-brainer. Basically, it's like, well, okay, I'm spec'd into this guy, so with one perk of this, I can get plenty enough food from my little farm I have up there, and no problem there. And let's see, what else do I got? Pain tolerance. I want to buy more of these, but I'm saving up to get 5 because I really want to max damage with fists and machine guns. So I'm saving for those right now. But yeah, this reduces my hit point damage a little bit more. You know, so each rank I'm going to buy all these. So should be pretty tanky when I'm done. And I've got healing factor. This guy's like Wolverine. I mean, with all this regeneration, I only use bandages on Horde Night or after getting mauled by quite a few guys when I'm clearing out a POI, and I mostly almost exclusively use fists until, you know, unless like 3 or 4 irradiated bikers are surrounding me, you know. But even then, I'll like go to a doorway, a choke point, so I'm fighting 1 or 2 at a time, and I'll just slug it out with them until they die. It's pretty fun. I love this build. This isn't my thing. This isn't my normal build. I'm usually more of a strength guy, and I go into mining and pack mule. I hate that, and so I buy some of those. But you'll notice I've got completely no encumbrance. That's because of the mods that I have in my clothing. So if you look at my character here, I've got a shirt, and I've got this one here. Takes 2 off your encumbrance, and you know, I've got these on all my clothing, my pants and my shirt. I have these pockets. So with 2 ranks of pack mule, and then these encumbrance mods, and then the pocket mods on my armor somewhere. Here we go. Triple storage, that removes 3. I'm encumbrance free with only a strength rating of 2. And I've got a cigar that boosts it up 1, so I was able to buy, you know, a couple ranks of this and then mod out my clothing and armor to get rid of all my encumbrance. So you don't need strength now to get rid of encumbrance. There's ways around that, and we're designing the whole game to be that way. We're probably not going to be 100% there in Alpha 18. There's more things we'd like to do, but we've got a lot of it in. You know, you can unlock recipes with, you don't need to, all these intellect perks, you know, all this stuff that you want to craft here. All these can be found through schematics, so you don't really need these perks. I had no luck, or the schematic wasn't in at the time when I started this game, so it's kind of like, screw it, I'm going to buy it. And I've since, you know, come across the schematics for most of this stuff, but I still didn't. I want to do playtest electricity, so I went ahead and bought it. No big deal, but you know, and I got a couple of these because I needed gasoline. I could not find the gas schematic to save my life, so I got tired and I bought that finally because I was tired of scrounging for gas, which is a thing now. I've balanced gasoline in vehicles, but anyway, that's a whole nother topic. This one's mainly about my character and, you know, what perks I've chosen. Let's see what I have. I don't think I have any perception at all. Oh, I bought 1 salvage operation so I could get a little more harvest because I was scrounging for gas, and I thought, well, 20% more gasoline would be awesome, so I bought that. That was a no-brainer. And I might even get another rank of that at some point, but I've got my gasoline covered, so I'm not worried about it now. For strength, you know, I just grabbed Sexual Tyrannosaurus because I didn't want to use all my stamina punching people all the time. That really comes in handy. Pack mule, a couple of those. No cooking perks, but I found the recipes to craft a lot, so I don't really, you know, need that. I can craft what I want just by finding recipe cards and loot. And then I've got 3 of miner and 3 of that because, you know, I like to build reinforced concrete, and this is a small base for me, but, you know, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's a big fort for some people. I don't know what some of you guys live in, little, you know, 5x5 shacks and stuff, or I used to live in a 7. I went to a 9x9 with this design, And this is my favorite new tower. I always start with this tower, and the rest of this crap is just role play. Hey, my guys doesn't have anything better to do. I want to build a nice courtyard, so let me give you the tour. And this is an efficient base. They weren't really challenging me, but I usually just do the tower, and then I'll do another tower connected by these iron bars, you know, or a multi-tower complex, so I can just run to the next tower when things get bad and lure them over the spikes and whatnot. But yeah, there's my garage. I'll get to that. Let's do this. Let's just do the tour this way instead. There's my garage. I don't have the power door yet. I haven't found that. This is actually metal. This is a temp texture, but this is going to be a metal garage door when the texture comes in. And I have auto trigger light, so when I pull my car in, light pops on. It also turns on my light over here. So if I come home at night, I've got a little bit of light to see where I'm going. And this is just this little courtyard area. I'll probably get rid of these spikes now that I've got secure walls and stuff. I don't need this. This was kind of like part of the original thing. I'm starting to fill it in over here back when it was just a tower. So I'm going to get rid of these just so I don't walk on them by accident. And this is my lower garden, which is awesome because when these grow in, I know that my upper garden is all grown in. So I was doing some repairs. That's fixed up now, so I go ahead and paint that. Slowly working on this expansion building. I don't know what it's going to be. It's nothing yet. It's just a future cool space. Maybe I'll move my stuff into here, so I'll have multiple workbenches, multiple chem stations, put all my crafting in here, and do all the horde fighting up there, and that way all the good shit back here doesn't get ruined or whatever. So, and over in here we've got the main original base. This is what I started in, and yeah, I've got my chem bench, and I'm cranking out a buttload of gunpowder, and I'll be crafting more stuff later, and all my glue and all that I craft over there. This is my little box setup. You don't craft boxes anymore. You craft the furniture helper. I don't know where I've got one at. There it is. So this little helper guy, you craft this out of nails and wood, and it's whatever you want it to be. So this is a helper block, and if I want to put up a beer sign, you know, I don't have any cold beer, and maybe I got some warm beer in here. But anyway, I could, like, you know, put this guy up or whatever. I can change it to any of these shapes. This is all made through the helper menu, so you don't need to craft all this in. Oh, I can even make a little doghouse. That's awesome. Cool. So anyway, I didn't know that, but I haven't really looked at that stuff a whole lot. I just like, where's my storage? That's what I want. That's where I made my storage boxes. So I made all these and I painted them up, and this is my storage. But I guess we'll just start over here. These are the guns I've found. I'm on, you know, I'm on day 78, so I've got 78 hours in this game. 1 hour game time. Looks like I'm getting sick again. I need to get some serious medicine. Let's just eat one of these and chase it with one of these. Really get rid of this crap. If you stack more medicine, it gets rid of it faster. This design is still kind of in flux. We're kind of working on it and refining it. We're going to change this countdown timer to something else. Anyway, that's different. That's a whole different video. I'll do a video on that later. Yeah, so what do I have? I've got guns. I got this pretty awesome chainsaw, but I don't know. I got this awesome axe too, and more mods for it. So it's kind of like I'll just use this. It doesn't need to waste my gas on that. And these are just parts I've collected. And junk. Oh, there we go. M60 part. I didn't even know I had those. How many? 4. So if I scrap these, I'll get 3 out of each one of these. That'd be 7, 10. That's close. I need, I think, 15 for crafting a blue M60 after I unlock the last tier. So I might craft myself an M60 if I don't find a better one here, and scrap these 2 guys and and a few more, and one more or whatever. I don't know, or parts I find. So AKs, bow, I don't use any of this crap. I use the grenades on Horde Night. I'm just gonna sell these. I've found that, you know, if it's quality 1, I scrap it because it's not worth much money, but quality 2 repaired out, then it's worth a little more than the parts are. So if it's quality 2 or above, I'll use a repair kit on it. Repair kits we nerfed the recipe on these. They're pretty easy to craft, just duct tape and forged iron, no more oil and all that crap. We wanted to streamline that a little bit. So but anyway, yeah, so I'll fix them up and then I'll sell them in my spare time, or if I really need something. But I don't really have, this is just junk I've collected. I don't use any of these guns. I use my AK, and on Horde Night I'll use this you know, this modded out M60, which is pretty badass. And you can see the damage difference here in the random stats. This one's, well, it's modded, so it's a little bit better than that one. But, you know, look at these AKs. This one does 50. This one does 54. This one is wicked. This one does 70. That's with my mods installed, but still. That's a badass gun. This thing shreds. So I love the new random stats on items. You know, even the magazine size varies. You know, it's probably different on these. No, it's the same on those. What's mine hold? Yeah, I see that mine holds 46. These things only hold 31 rounds. So pretty cool. I do have the magazine extender, but that doesn't give it that much more. So the random stats are amazing. Really love that. Let's move on here. This is all the mods I've found, and this is some gloves. Unfortunately, these are not as good as the gloves I have on them, but once I get maybe another mod, I'll put them in and it'll balance out. I'm kind of waiting to see if there's something better I can find. I don't know, but for now I'm using the same. I don't even have all steel armor. If you look at my guy here, he's still got an iron helmet, an iron leg armor. I just can't find steel and the parts. I need steel armor parts to craft steel armor, so I don't really have much of that. Yeah, right there. I've got 10. I'm gonna need 15 to craft the best, you know, to craft a blue, so I'm not wasting these to craft something mid-tier when I can just find more and then finally have everything. But I'll see. My food, I've got plenty of food. That's no issue. I kill everything I see. I kind of quit doing that. I've got enough meat and food to last, you know, 2 more games, so not a big deal. Over here, this is my, I need to do some sorting, obviously. I kind of come home, oh, it's Horde Night, and throw crap in here that doesn't need to be in here, but these are generally like unrefined resources, and then here's more parts type resources, and up here I've got all my engines and batteries that I've collected. And here's my ammo. You guys that watched my video last night know that I collected, or I used a ton of ammunition, so it's kind of like, yeah, I don't have a 9mm, I don't have an SMG, so once I get an SMG, I got a lot of ammo stocked up. Still got plenty of ammo resources, more gunpowder's getting cooked up, so I'll start cranking out some more bullets later today to start stocking up for the next horde. Nothing in there, and my meds here, so I don't really have a ton of medicine. I mean, I've got a ton of this stuff, but I mean, antibiotics, if you get infected and you gotta get, you know, I'm keeping an eye on that because I don't want to run out. As you can see, I just used a couple to deal with that infection, but I don't get infected too often. The fist guy, if you punch him in the face, it basically debuffs their ability to infect you. It's like saying, hey, you knock their teeth out, they're not going to bite you with no teeth. So there's no way the melee build with fists, you're so close to them, you get hit quite a bit. So the only way to make this build work was to do that, and I think it's pretty cool. So down here I've got my my generators, my backup battery. I could probably put some better batteries in there. These are what I had at the time, and now I've got all those better batteries going on. And then up here, this is my farm. These are the new farm boxes. You craft these guys, you put them down, and you plant your crops. And no fuss, no muss. I love these things. The testers love them. They're just great. So you can pretty much make these boxes, put them down, plant your seeds on top, and then targeting them is super easy instead of the uneven terrain and all that mess. So this is the new farming we come up with. Really a big fan of it. I like it now. So out here we've got my little, oh, look at this guy. What are you doing here? Why is there a spider out here? I should have used my fists on him. Showing you guys the power of this melee build, which is awesome. Yeah, I got a lot of spikes I need to replace, and here's my gyro. Oh, here's somebody. Oh, that was a bad demo. I wanted to run up on him and like smack her in the face, but yeah, I gotta do some repairs yet. I've done some of it and started doing some painting today, but yeah, and I was like, well, I gotta get this video shot or it's not gonna happen. So, oh look, a little wandering horde. Alright, I wasn't planning on doing any combat. Oh, damn it. I'll take that. One for you. One for you. Oh, two for you. Not really in my groove yet. I wasn't planning on fighting anybody, so it wasn't the most impressive. I usually do a lot better and kind of weave in and out and dodge, and I was just kind of like, yeah, I want to get my video done. Gotta eat dinner pretty soon, so I'm just gonna tank these guys out. I heal so fast, you know, I didn't even need to waste this bandage. I don't know why I did. I just usually heal naturally all the time with the perks I have, but yeah, not a problem. So there's my gyro. I just got that. I don't know if you guys follow my Twitter or not. It's but yeah, I just got that not too long ago, and been flying around looking for more traders. I've got 3 of them. There's still 2 more I need to find, so I'll do some more scouting. So anyways, that's my base. This is my character, and I'm having a blast playing Alpha 18. Also, guys, I'm gonna put this on my own YouTube, but I've been making all these videos on the official YouTube channel, so I will put the link in the description so you guys can watch a bunch of new videos I've made on Alpha 18 regarding all the books and some of the content changes that are all on the official Fun Pimp channel. I'll still make a few videos here, of course, but I want to get into some other stuff on my channel, but that's, you know, Alpha 18 needs to get done first before I think about that. But I'll still keep doing, you know, I'll do some videos on my channel, but we're doing a lot of content on the official Fun Pimps YouTube channel, so check the link in the description, and remember to subscribe to that channel and like and subscribe to mine as well. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching.